What's going on, y'all? No, I did not take down my hair yet. I'm gonna do it today. But I just want to show appreciation at how good these braids are still in. Minus the new growth. Like, the flyaways is very limited. Ain't no hair coming out the braids. Shout out to the braid god. ATL, y'all about to get a real one. So make sure y'all follow her page. Let's start off with Shayla and Anthony. Girl, how you don't know who Chuck Norris is? You too young for Anthony. Anyways, Shayla asked Anthony for his passcode to his phone. He wasn't having it. Ain't happening. He said everything but no. And Shayla, you got to find another type of foundation. You're using the wrong brand, girl. That one's too orange. That one ain't for us by us. Anywho, girl, you just want his passcode so you could be nosy. Girl, if you had that man's passcode, your feelings would be hurt so bad. You'd be looking at all the text messages between him and Amber. You'll see that he was asking her for a picture of her in the earrings. You know, the ones that you think is a ring. And when are y'all going on vacation? Where's Coco? I think Kai misses his cousin. Shayla better not try to guess his passcodes. But if she does, let it be Amber's birthday. Shayla and Angelina. So we already know everything that Shayla and Anthony do, she always got to run and tell her mama. Her mama is leading her straight to a path of disaster. Girl, I'm going to need you to learn to think for yourself. All of this is getting ready to backfire. And Zastri's going to be right there to tell you she told you so. And to stop listening to your mama. Girl, Anthony is not going to propose. Y'all are not going to live happily ever after. You are not going to get the passcode to his phone. You are not going to get no ring. And you on borrowed time at that apartment. Because how long did Anthony really get it extended to with Rolanda? Rolanda still need his name on that lease. And Shayla's. Or they got to move. So what's the deal with that? Why haven't Anthony mentioned that to Shayla? Melissa. So as we all know, Mike broke up with her. He pissed off because he feels like she wasted that $40,000 that he didn't have. That he took from him and Dom's business account. Melissa goes and tells her aunt Ronnie that Mike was being a little aggressive. He's been aggressive with her all day. Aggressive? Girl, he's not aggressive, he's pissed. And you're coming up with nothing but excuses. You have nothing going for yourself. He made an investment, and you made everybody else's life a priority. Anywho, tell me why Ronnie went and called J-Mo, talking about how much do you know about this Mike dude that Melissa's with. Ronnie, I'm gonna need you to mind your business. Go find tricks or something, because you don't have a job either. And did y'all see how Melissa was shocked that they left her at the house by herself? Y'all, we gonna have to call Diamond. Ronnie only been here a week and already starting problems. Like, I don't understand. Melissa, all you have done was ask Mike for money to help everybody. And didn't he just give your mama some money to help renovate the house? Where's the renovations? Did y'all find the legs for the couch? Did you paint the rooms? How many rooms do you have? Is J-Mo still stashing his money there? Girl, you more mad at Mike than you are at your family for tricking you off. It was your men that's bringing in money in the family. Yours. And you're too busy helping everybody else out instead of making sure you're good first with your boyfriends. Your man that's providing a lifestyle for your family. And you just asked for $20,000 for your cousin and you ain't got a car. You stupid. Mike has every right to be mad at you. You knew he didn't have J-Mo money. Lord. Rafie and Momo. So Momo finally tells Rafie the situation with the manager. He fired him. The other partner, on the other hand, he talking about, man, he been here for a while, man. Nah, you can't fire him. Rafie said, all right, then bet. Give me back my $35,000. And he confirmed it. Nah, man, I'm sorry, bro. You gotta go. Trust me, sexual harassment is not a good look. Let's just hope we don't see any more of that dude. He bad for business. But now, Momo's the assistant manager. She gonna be doing a little bit more, working on the Rafie. All right, girl. Look what not being friends with Melissa anymore did for your life. While you coming up, she going down. Well, I guess we see who the real problem was. But girl, when you gonna have D show up? Rafie, Mike, and Kendrick. So they all supposed to be going to the movies. And Mike is over there with a Ziploc bag trying to stuff a 20-piece in there. You've been around Melissa too long. I ain't gonna lie though, I've done that. I would bring a big empty purse, go to McDonald's, go get my favorite food, stuff everything in line, in order. Have a water bottle instead of the soda. I have snuck a soda in though, one of the big ones from McDonald's. I've snuck burgers and fries in there, and I covered them up. Now we all know most theaters, they checking your bags, especially when the bags are too big. But if you really want it to be check proof, cover that food up. And as a woman, put pads on top of it. Because whether they a man or a woman, once they see them pads, they ain't digging too deep. Babe, my son and I had a whole buffet up in there. Fries, ketchup, 4 burgers. We was set the whole movie. Just a little tip. Rolanda and Britt. Britt told Rolanda she quit. Ro told Britt she'll give her more flexible hours. They worked it out. They're back on good terms. Congratulations. Amber and Wayne. So Amber pulls up to Wayne's house looking all cute. And the heifer's on her question spree. Do you think what we did changed Anthony? And Wayne said yes. Why are you asking everybody in the world but yourself? Why does it even matter? Like Wayne said, it does not excuse what Anthony did. You changed him? Or did you give him the karma that he was already thinking about deep down? He stood up at Rolanda's wedding. You know why? because he was still in love with her. He wanted them two to run off in the sunset. You want to know what? He was messing around with Shayla beforehand, but you don't know that. Maybe you should get a PI so you can find out some more truths instead of playing 21 questions with everybody. Where's Kay? We need Kay back. Kay need to knock you back on track because you're losing. Speaking of losing, Erica and DC. Now, I don't know if that skit was a dream or if it happened for real, for real. Personally, I think it was a dream. But Erica came over to DC and Sarah Oliver's house drunk, falling all over the place, talking about she just got into an argument with her and Lawrence. And I'm talking about drunk. DC offers to give her some more to drink. He says, you know I always keep your favorite Chardonnay. Then he started filling her head up. Y'all know how the way DC do. Because we all know Erica is who he really wish he could be with. And he only married Sarah to be petty. Try to get married first. And might have that backfired on him. But he's crime victim. So he filling Erica up and then gonna slide her ring off her finger. Then put her up on the counter getting ready to cross the line, but Sarah Oliver walks in. They scrambling around, and after that, it don't show Erica anymore. But it shows DC. So I guess that's what he wished would happen. DC, whatever happened to that little house that you got? You know, the one that you had Asian persuasion in? Go home, Roger. But their next skit, Sarah Oliver wakes DC up because he is calling Erica's name in his sleep. And when DC woke up and saw it was Sarah Oliver, he was so disappointed. Sir, give that woman a divorce. Leave her alone. Stop wasting her time. Stop bashing her. Stop gaslighting her. Both of y'all some liars. And then one of y'all noticed that money missing? Where her niece at? She ain't worried about that little heifer? Y'all just gonna breeze past the fact that she dipped? And speaking of dip, yes, DC, leave. Adios. Arrivederci. Deuces. Bon voyage. Hasta luego. Peace out. And don't go to Erica's house either. Speaking of Erica and Lawrence, he's over there at the job regretting life, telling Erica she ain't gotta worry about Nina no more. Sir, I still haven't seen the skit of you actually firing her. And if you feel like she drugs you, why aren't you at the hospital so they can run some tests? You know, find out what you ingested. Find out 100% if she did in fact drug you. Because Erica ain't gonna believe nothing that you getting ready to say. But he didn't tell her who he went out with. Because she said Beyonce's out of town. And why you ain't sober up at home? If that's an establishment that you have for kids, where the keys at? Don't you think having a hangover at work to handle anything that has to do with kids is wrong? And the crazy thing about it is Lawrence couldn't even look at her in her face because he know he wrong. Sir, she been warning you about Nina this entire time, but you kept acting like it was Erica. You even call yourself apologizing to Nina before you woke up at her house. You left Nina's house and went straight to your job instead of going home. Make it make sense. And you said you didn't have on your shoes, so why would you go to work with no shoes? With a hangover. And Erica, I guarantee you, girl, once you find out the truth of what's really going on with him right now, you're gonna crash out. Probably gonna be after Nina. I'm cool with that. It's time for her to get booted from the skits anyways. Her and her little nose patch. I don't care about her getting nose surgery. Everybody wants surgery nowadays. Everybody want to look like ants. Y'all gotta stop.